this is a much improved recording by Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys from January 1953. It was recorded during a KXLA radio broadcast from Los Angeles, California. Now, during the 1950s, Bob Wills and his Texas Playboys traveled all over the western half of the United States. One of their frequent places to play was in the Los Angeles, California area. Now, what you are about to hear is the first of 12 radio programs that were broadcast in January 1953 over KXLA in Los Angeles. Lou Stevens is the announcer. On this occasion, the band was playing at the Harmony Park Ballroom in Anaheim, California, which was located at the intersection of Broadway and Manchester. The shows that were broadcast advertised the dances that they played there. This KXLA radio broadcast was originally recorded on a reel-to-reel tape recorder in 1953. Now, reel-to-reel tape recorders were common in music recording studios from the 1940s to the 1990s. In the late 1980s, a copy of the original 1953 reel-to-reel tape was transferred to a modern tape recorder that had a different speed. Then it was copied to a cassette tape and given to me. Now, the difference in recording speed created a distortion, which made the voices and the music sound much faster than normal. To remedy this situation, my webmaster used an iMac computer and advanced audio software to remaster the cassette tape audio. He modified the speed of the original recording to emulate normal conversational speech, and he reset the music to the proper rhythm and tempo. Now, he also converted the mono radio recording to stereo in order to reproduce a live performance experience. Now, no one has ever heard these shows at the correct speed. As to the selections they play on this final show of 12, here's what follows. When the show opens, Bob Wills and fiddler Jesse Eislock are late for the program. Electric guitarist and the band's manager Eldon Shamblin takes over until Bob shows up. Lou Stevens takes Bob's place in the hollering department. The Texas Playboys start off the show with their rendition of Sea Jam Blues. This is a famous jazz instrumental written by Duke Ellington and was first recorded by him on January 21st, 1942. Jack Lloyd is up next to sing Silver Dew on the Bluegrass Tonight. This is a song that the Texas Playboys recorded at the close of World War II on April 20th, 1945. This is followed by Jay Roberts singing Each Minute Seems a Million Years. This was an Eddie Arnold tune that was first recorded by him in June 1945. Bob Wills and Jesse Eislock finally show up for the show. Bob and Jesse were stopped for speeding, trying to get to the broadcast on time. Bob Wills then plays Dill Pickle Rag. This is an old fiddle tune that started out as an accordion piece. It was composed by the man who popularized the accordion in America in the 1910s, Guido Diero. He recorded it as Dill Pickle's Rag in June 1911. It was later recorded by the Kessinger brothers by that name on February 5th, 1929, but almost all the bands since then have preferred to drop the S on Pickles. Louise Rowe then sings Jambalaya. This is a Hank Williams number, which he had recorded a few months before. Incidentally, these shows were broadcast about 3 weeks after Williams died. Bob Wills' rendition of Sittin' on Top of the World rounds out the vocal portion of the program. Bob Wills recorded this song on the second day of his very first recording session on September 24th, 1935, and its interpretation of the song just improved with age. At the show's end, Bob Wills sees that he has only a minute before the show signs off for the air, so he grabs his fiddle and plays Wills' Breakdown. Do me a favor and click on the red subscribe button below. YouTube will never bother you with any emails. They just want to know if you're watching my videos or not. But if you ring the bell, you will receive a notification when we upload a new video. It's your choice. And with that out of the way, here we go.
All right. Well, a great big fat howdy to all you folks out there, and big fat howdy to you folks right here in the studios. And a big fat howdy to Bob Wills, who's somewhere down the Arroyo. He'll be here any minute with Jesse Ashlock. This is Cousin Lou. I'm sort of hinge fitting for Bob today. Yes, indeed. We're all here. Just about all here except the boss and Jesse. Eldon's here. Good morning, Eldon.
Morning, son.
And there's, please don't tell me, Jack Lloyd.
Hi, Lou.
And Miss Louise. And Skeeter. Piano, 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 yes. And there's Jack Greenback. He's there, isn't he? Yeah. And Billy Bowman. What's the first number? Well, let's turn it off. 1, 2. C-Jam Blues. Well, all right, let's ride. All together now. Now, keep that parrot down, but don't you ruin it. We're hearing you now on the radio. All together. Elder, here's our captain now. Come on, Captain. Wow! Everybody dance now. There's Billy Bowman and Elder. Oh, pianissimo, boys, pianissimo. That's French. Let's turn it around now. I'd just like to mention that C-Jam Blues is one of the numbers you're going to hear tonight, friends. It's played by Bob Wills and all the Texas Playboys. Tonight, Friday night at Harmony Park Ballroom, Broadway and Manchester in Anaheim. We're going to dance till 2 o'clock in the morning, Friday and Saturday. And right now, here's Captain Eldon Shamlin right here.
Yes, sir, Cousin Lou. Then we're going to bring Jack Lloyd up here to do a mighty pretty little tune. Silver Dew on the Bluegrass.
On the Bluegrass tonight. Silver Dew on the Bluegrass tonight. Jack Lloyd, yeah! Here he is, friends. Jack, sing it.
The moon was softly shining on our old Kentucky home. The fragrance of magnolias filled the air.
Yes, go on, Jack.
Our lonely girl was writing to her sweetheart across the phone. May God protect you, darling, over there. Silver dew on the bluegrass tonight. How it shines in the moon, silver light. Soldier boy so far from me, how I wish that you could see silver dew on the bluegrass tonight.
Now, Caesar, let's hear you play, boy. Bob, hurry up. I ain't gonna last.
Stars of gold on the old flag tonight, while you fight for the cause that is right. You will keep that flag on high for the boys who've had to die. Stars of gold on the old flag tonight.
beautiful voice of Jack Lloyd, Silver Dew on the Bluegrass tonight, an old-timer from the old wartime days. Say, Mr. Captain, I think it's about time we acknowledge some of those wonderful letters from our listeners out there, bless their hearts.
All right, Lou, you betcha. Thank you very much. Lou, we have a telegram here for an old friend of ours from down in San Antonio, Texas. She goes to say that we miss you so much in Texas, sends her greetings, and says hurry back to see us, and that's signed Bobby Barker. Thanks a lot, Bobby. Here's one, please play Another Fool Steps In, and that's signed Jim Tabor.
They got their request, because here I am. Bob, hurry up.
Here's one that says, Dear Bob and boys, I am now listening to and enjoying your program over good old KXLA. They would also like some good fiddle tune. Thank you kindly. That's signed Drusilla Ashley. Isn't that a card, Lou? Says, Dear Bob and gang, I happened to tune in on your program for the first time today, and I sure enjoyed it. They would like to hear any good tune, so they will see you at Harmony Park, and that's signed Dorothy Stout.
Wonderful.
Here's one from Maiden's Prayer. That's for Miss Eunice Downs. One more, and then I'll turn it back to you, Lou. One says, Dear Bob Wills and Texas Playboys, they would like to hear Bring It On Down to My House, and that's from some old friends from way down in Muleshoe, Texas. Anyway, living here in California now, that's signed Charlene Lamp. Okay,
That's
Lou.
wonderful. Thank you, nice neighbors, for your cards and letters. We really appreciate it. I'd like to remind you folks that tonight, Friday and Saturday night, will be the last appearance at Harmony Park Ballroom of Bob Wills and all the Texas Playboys. Let's give Bob a real send-off tonight and tomorrow night. Remember, we're out there. Tonight and tomorrow night, we're going to dance till 2 o'clock in the morning.
That's right.
And now in the music department, Mr. Sham.
All right, we're going to bring Jay Roberts up here to do a nice tune.
Jay Roberts.
Each minute seems a million years.
That's why Bob is gone. Jay Roberts, tell us your story.
I have no record now of time, for you are always on my mind. I think of you both night and day. Each hour, each minute, you're away. But it decades or years since we met. Oh, how many hours now have passed?
It's been a long time, Jay.
I know I've been 10,000 days. Each minute seems a million years.
Let's play, boys.
Keep going.
Tune it up now, boys. A man after my own heart, Bob, with a razor. Yeah! Well, here comes Mr. Roberts. Sing it, boys.
Each night I go to bed and then I pray that you come back again.
Why not, baby? Come back.
When sleep won't come to down my bed, each minute seems a million years till I'm back within your arms again.
On now.
And until I find the night to end, the time I wait for you, my dear, each minute seems a million years.
real good, real good. Jay Roberts singing Each Minute Seems a Million Years. We'd like to remind you people that Harmony Park Ballroom is a good place to go, and we'll be looking for you tonight. Come on over, friends, tonight at Harmony Park Ballroom, Broadway and Manchester, in Anaheim, to see in person Bob Wills and all the Texas Playboys. Jesse
we won't.
Ashcroft
We'll
just
just
came
skip him. Let's not say nothing about
in.
Jesse.
We won't mention Jesse just came in. Where's the boss? What's the next
Hey,
thing?
Lou, listen, you know, I'd like to remind the folks this coming Sunday,
Coming
Bob
Sunday.
Wills and all the Texas Playboys will be down at Oceanside, California. That's at the Oceanside Athletic Club. That's this coming Sunday night.
Sunday
How
night.
do you do, Mr. Wills, sir?
Hello, Bob. I should do the applauding. Hello, Pluto. You know, Lou,
Yes, Bob.
some governors must be going to have a race or something off down the way here. A lot of cars down there.
Dolly and Bob.
It says what, honey?
Dolly and Bob.
It does say that. Well, isn't that wonderful? Is that a note you wrote me? Well, thank you. Do you know Diane heard you the other day on the air with her daddy, and she didn't like it much. She was kind of jealous of you and I. So you say, Diane, I didn't mean it. Say it to her. Say, Diane, I didn't mean it. Can you beat that? That's the best. Oh, boy.
Thank you, Dory. Hello, Bob.
You're the best I ever heard.
I want you to know that today you're getting rid of me.
Getting rid of you? Oh, no. I want to tell you, how'd you get back so quick from that cow deal?
I rode her piggyback.
You did right on back to the station.
Anybody want any fresh milk, see me after the program. This is KXLA, the homogenized station.
I want to send this next tune out the way, out in the valley to a little wife and some children and say that I wound up with Jesse last night, and Jesse, you know how he is driving late at night, that I had to pull over and get a little sleep. And then down here way, I had to stop and talk with a patrolman. We had
Oh, he wants your autograph? Did you mention Harmony Park Ballroom?
Yeah, he said he'd try to get out sometime, just before that I arrived to see how fast I lit there.
Well, Bob, we're all glad you could make it. You always give me little heebie-jeebies, you know, because I get up here and make a fool of myself.
Oh, what did you?
Your shoes are so big, Bob. I can't fit in your shoes.
Here I am laughing my head off, even though as worried as I was, saying that's the best. Now he's hollering, making a fool of himself. Jesse?
What was that long word that he used?
Yeah.
Go break that down.
That's French. I want that word.
Pianissimo.
Yes, sir. Pianissimo. Is that what Skeeter's playing?
Yeah.
I believe I do it, Ted. Well, let's do something. What do you say?
Well, let's finish the coffee first.
Hello, Frank. How are you? Look at that man up there.
He's a good boy.
Controls.
He's going to
in
miss you
there.
too, Bob. We're all going to miss you around here.
Oh, we'll be back. We're not going anywhere. We're going to be around and about and over here worrying you guys all the time.
That's
Worrying
wonderful.
you all the time.
You can worry us all you
Frank
like.
says that's all right. Well, that makes me feel good. What are you going to do, Jesse? I'm still drinking coffee.
I said, let's play that Dill Pickle Rag, the first tune.
All right, let's leave Les out of it. You play it.
Well, do you think you can stand it 15 minutes more? That's all we have to stand it because today is our last program.
Yeah, you approve. With approval.
Well, come on, Jesse. Oh! Rise from the boat.
go see the judge.
23 years ago, I played that on Kimmel Brothers furniture program in Camp Chazy in Fort Worth for you.
Yes, sir, you certainly did. You were 2 years old. I'll never forget it. He was 2 years old.
He was really.
I was 7.
Oh, be doggone.
Oh, gee, we started with radio. There's no doubt you know.
Bless your heart. You were what kept radio going all these years.
Going, you mean running from us?
No.
Why, it's scattered all over the country now, Lou. We just keep following it up, so.
Not for Bob Wills. I know a lot of disc jockeys be awful skinny today.
Skinny?
Yes, sir.
Oh, Lou.
Awful poor.
What's the matter, Jesse?
Just talking about that autograph you gave him. I don't know why I was...
I told you we had to get here, but I was already liable to get shot for not going home last night.
Anybody else want a bucket of milk?
Say, you know, Lou, I found out that I guess maybe I'm really thinking of business. I paid $5 for a motel down there yesterday to rest a little while, and I got thinking, 2 hours sleep, the motel was still there. I think that's just throwing money away, so that's why I dropped back to get my money's worth. I went to sleep.
Be like me, I sleep while I'm on the air. The boss told me that already.
Is that right? He told you you did?
Oh, wait for dreaming. That's what he said.
But you're still here. Well, what are you going to do, Pluto? Or have you already? If you have, keep seated. Oh, you have? Well, come running. How about a little bit of jambalaya?
Goodbye, Joe, me gotta go, me on my own. Me gotta go, zero down the bayou. On that job, the sweetest wine, me on my own. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, I feel like gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mommy Jambalaya. Oh, now. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Billy, let's do it. Yeah, let's do it. That's down for some child, get me a zero. Oh, I can't chop a fish in the bayou. I've got my mind about my job, what it need, oh. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou. Jambalaya, I feel like gumbo. 'Cause tonight I'm gonna see Mommy Jeremy, oh. I'll pick the stars through the jar in the gale. Son of a gun, we'll have big fun on the bayou.
Okay, Louise. Okay, Lou. You know, the other day, the people wrote the letter in and said wanted me to start sitting on top of the world a little early in the program. Well, I didn't start it earlier, but I do believe I can sing more than 2 verses in
You better.
11 minutes, don't you?
Let's have about 11 minutes worth of Bob Wills singing sitting on top of the world. I'd love it, Bob.
Lou, I believe you've been serious in everything you said up to now, but I can't believe that you mean that. 11 minutes.
Let's try.
Let's try. Come on, Bob. I don't believe I'm going to last. Why, you was still going strong. You wasn't getting tired.
You know those maracas you heard on that little knocking noise? That was my knees.
Is that what it
I'm
was?
glad you came in when you did.
I know that cow's horns bumping your glasses.
Oh, no.
So that's really all right. You did move the cow.
Yes, that's right.
Uh-huh.
Old cow mover from way back.
Yeah, we're sitting on top of the world. Huh?
Yeah.
All the summer, all the fall.
I'm sitting on top of the world. All together now with Skeeter, piano. Get out this blue. Your hand, I can get another woman. Well, you can get a man, that is, I think I can. Though you're gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. What a world. Brother Sam, Eldon, in other words, with Silver Strings and guitar. Feeling back I used to be. Though she's gone, I don't worry, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Go see for Jesse. You're gone, well, I don't worry, that is not much, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Here's that boy. Catch me a freight train. Work done got hired. So you're gone, I don't with you, 'cause I'm sitting on top of the world. Hey! Look here, we have a wonderful vista here, and I'm glad. Come over here. Cliffy Starr. How are you, Cliffy? Doggone.
I was walking down the hall and I heard that beat going in there, and I thought, I'm going to stick my head in and see what Bob's doing now. You were rearing back, singing on top of the world.
Let's go with this good husky voice of mine,
Oh,
Cliff.
that sounds real good.
Oh, thank you, thank you. You know, we're going to miss all you wonderful folks over here.
Well, what's happening?
Well, we're going to take a few days off and move around. You know, this is Glenn Stroud's time here, and we've completed our little engagement with Glenn.
Oh, out at Harmony Park?
Out at Harmony Park. We're going to kind of move over and let the other boys in there a while. It's a nice little place down there, Cliff. Wonderful people.
Sure.
Old Glenn's a swell guy. But we'll be around. You know, we're going to come in and see you and say hello whenever we can, because we're going to miss you.
I wish you would, for sure.
Let me pass a little compliment along to you and your boys and all of you, and I'm not kidding. It's the first time in 25 years I've been fooling around radio stations that really I ever walked into one, met everybody, shook hands, walking out,
and everybody never showed 1 ounce of a little bit of Tennessee to tighten up while we were here. Been great. And that's true, boys. We've said that going down the road. Cliff, you and all of your gang, of course, including old Lou, bless his heart.
Well, Bob, this is KXLA is a family station, and like Mr. King likes to run it, we all are working for the same thing, and that's to keep country music, our brand of entertainment, before the people. And your brand of entertainment is the greatest, and always will.
Well, thank you, Cliff. Thank you. And that's a wonderful thing to say. By golly, I want to tell you one thing, that there's still yet a lot of big old red hearts in this business. There certainly are, and it thrills me to death, because a lot of people, you know, and actually we got to have enough to get topees occasionally.
Yeah,
and,
I'm working on one.
Well, you don't need one, Cliff. I pulled my hat off before I thought, or I wouldn't have mentioned it.
I'm going to get a couple little rods to stick up here, see?
Well, I don't think he needs it. Do you, boys?
Frank Goodson's got a topee that we could borrow.
Oh, you think so?
Yeah.
Well, I'm going to speak to Frank about that, because we seem to be hitting it off pretty
Well,
good.
you got some more music, Bob?
Oh, I think we've maybe got time a little bit for a breakdown. How's that? A little bit of a fiddle tune here, fellas. Something easier, because I'm not too wide awake here yet, even though I've drove 200 miles this morning. You said Smith's Reel. Jack Lloyd, let's go.
Wonderful, Bob. We have about a few seconds. I'm going to steal about 2 seconds to say that it's been the dream of my life to be able to be with you and your wonderful gang on the radio.
Well, thank you, Lou.
And we love you so much, and we hope you come back soon.
Oh, well,
for everybody here at KXLA, everyone listening in.
You're backing around and bothering you all the time. Certainly
Please
will.
make it a habit, Bob.
And I'd like to say again, thanks to Glenn and all the gang we've been working with down at Harmony Park. And we will be down there tonight, friends, you know. And
Tomorrow night, too.
Tonight, and, you know, wonderful aggregation starting next week. What they call themselves?
The Southern Stars.
Headed by
Glenn Wild.
Glenn Wild. Yes, sir. The boy that sang a dandy song here with us. Yes,
Sure good. We got 30 seconds, Bob.
Is that all? To get off of here?
Uh-huh.
Well, let's get out of here.
It's not goodbye, but till we meet again, to Bob Wills and all the wonderful Texas Playboys and Louise Rowe. Friends, don't forget tonight and tomorrow night, Harmony Park Ballroom, Broadway and Manchester, Anaheim presents Bob Wills and the Texas Playboys in person. This is KXLA Paso.
Thanks for watching my video. Click on the button below here and go to my website, www.exploringthepast.net.